Ryan Fring here, co-host of this year's See the Joy Benefit Dinner at Home Edition. And we've got something very exciting to share with you. Today, we've actually got Chef Dan Fox to talk more about the box that he's putting together for you to enjoy with your guests and your friends at this wonderful event. We love the Heritage Tavern and Chef Dan Fox's work because it's been a place that we go to for our anniversaries, my wife and I. And this year was really special because we couldn't go to the restaurant, but we could pick up food. We brought it home and our kids actually put together place settings and just made it a very kind of romantic dinner setting, which was really great. And we joked because every bite was just so amazing. And even though we couldn't be at Heritage, we were still able to get that Heritage experience with that wonderful food that we ate. So Chef Dan, why don't you take it away? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
My name is Dan Fox. I'm a chef downtown Madison, Wisconsin at a restaurant called Heritage Tavern. We do a lot of local farming ourselves. We have a company called Fox Heritage Farms where we sell local meats and are really ingrained into the local food culture, which is kind of how we brought this board here to today, featuring a lot of those local ingredients and things that we're excited about.
Thinking about the story of this food that you're putting together, why is sourcing local important for this box?
We have found a lot of strength in supporting our local vendors, local farmers, getting ingrained into the local farming community and seeing how we as chefs can share that image out into the public and get people excited about the amazing farming and practices that we have going on. Amazing dairies, different meat farmers, produce farmers. Really, Madison is kind of one of an amazing scene for that type of work here.
Can you walk us through what each food is and where it comes from?
So we have a really exciting board. Some of my personal favorite items. We make a few of these, and then we source especially cheeses around the southern Wisconsin area. Uplands Dairy, they do a Pleasant Ridge Reserve. They also do a very seasonal, very special cheese, one of my favorites, called Rush Creek Reserve. It's a super, super creamy cheese, a lot of butter fats. That melts amazingly on a little bit of brioche. That comes from a local bakery called Stalzy's Deli in town. Next we have a cheese called Dunbarton Blue Cheese. It's a cheddar-like blue cheese that's, it's called inoculating when you put in those like little blue culture, the blue cheese molds. It's very specific in that cheese, so if you're not a blue cheese fan, this is really, really fun. It's kind of an entry-level blue cheese. Next we have Annabesque. It's from Anna Landmark. She does an amazing job with sheep's milk. This is an aged sheep's milk cheese, gently aged. Has almost like a fruity almonds kind of funkiness to it. Next up we have summer sausage that we make, studded with a little bit of additional cheese there. It's a pork and beef summer sausage. We raise our own heritage pigs, so we try to feature those quite a bit. Next to that we have Coppa. Coppa is it's an Italian air-cured product, similar to like a prosciutto, but it's the top of the shoulder. It's actually my favorite cut that comes off of a pig. It's really, really nicely well marbled. That fat to meat ratio, aged for about 4 to 6 months and then coated in Calabrian chilies. Next to that we have country ham wrapped figs, black mission figs. We throw those in the oven just for a second, heat those up. The country ham kind of melts on there and that's served with a little bit of a red pepper jam. And then you go into your accompaniments for the meat, you have some pickled market vegetables, ground cherries, cucumbers, asparagus, a little stone ground mustard. And then your accompaniments for your cheeses. We have a market jam, the specific one's a red currant jam, and some candied nuts. And of course some toast points and different assorted crackers to pair with all the cheeses and meats.
How can I, at my party, get the best enjoyment out of this food with my guests?
One thing that's really lovely about these boards, it can really be an experience, and I encourage people to not get intimidated by whatever specific culinary elements they might not be used to. Anything is going to taste good together on this board. So, and I encourage people to experiment and play around just to kind of break. And it's more should be a conversation piece. I'm like, did you try that flavor combination with this flavor combination? Those two things that maybe you wouldn't think would go well together. I think that's part of the experience.